Okay, one of the things I want to make sure we get enough of this time around is going through the movements of the form. We've been working really hard on picking up that form. So let's go through it at least a couple of times today. So we're starting out and we've got our opening position. We're getting all of our good Tai Chi alignments, top of head suspended, shoulder blades released, lower abdominal engaged, tailbone settled, feet in the ground. And we open everything out to the sides as we lift and we settle and we step out to the left. We're going to pivot on the right foot. We're going to lift up the sword. We're going to roll back, settle, tip of sword facing forward as we stomp. And then we're going to step up to our pung position. We're going to brush the right hip as we step back. We're going to circle the sword one more time, but now our right hand is above the head. And here's where we start to transfer the sword. So we've got that pressing kind of sandwich moment. We lift up the left leg. We're transferring, so we've got balance on the sword. As we step into the left, we're touching the wrist. As we pick up that right leg, we're starting our first low cut. We go into our wall, and then we brush. And here's our first of those thrusts with the blade sideways. We cut from underneath, and we're going to step off on a V to the right as we do a low wall with reinforcement. We're going to roll back with the sword low, and then we're going to lift up into crane stance and raise the sword up, and then press out with the edge of the sword. We're going to roll back. We're going to lift up the right leg, swords over the head, and then we're going to lift up the left as we chop down. Palm goes up as we step through into the first of our stepping rising diagonals. We roll back. We've got that braced position on our forearm. As we step off on the 45, we cut through and then we reinforce with that right hand, grabbing that with the left hand. We're going to drop the sword, pull in the left leg. We're going to raise the sword as we step back out. We're turning in. We're dropping the sword towards the shoulder. We're turning out. We're covering the sword hand. And then we're thrusting edge down as we lift up into crane. And then we're pressing the palm. We're going to go to that roof across the body. Palm strike. Brush and a chop. So we don't follow through with a cut. We're chopping. Now we roll back to our low wall and reinforce. First of the three turn and cuts. So we turn, cut down, stepping through to palm strike. We deflect, we roll off, we brush and thrust. This time the left hand's over the head. Then we get a horizontal draw back and striking the pommel and pung. Second of the turn and cut. So we do an inside turn, cut as we lift up into crane, and step forward for palm strike. Deflect, roll off, step through to thrust. Horizontal cut and bump. We're going to turn last time. Cut down, step and palm strike, deflect, roll off. We're going to brush and thrust, but this time that thrust is going to continue right up to our edge facing up and thrust high. Low wall deflects as we come around and pull back. Here's that rising thrust we work on, right up from underneath till we cradle the sword in the hand and we go kick with shin and palm strike. Now, shooting the tiger, we turn inside, 1, 2, we step around, high pommel strike, low fist. We turn inside, turn back fist, up into crane, and settle, low punch with the sword, high punch with the hand. To the 45, we roll back and kick with shin. Now we're going to transfer the sword, outside turn, inside turn, step back, over the shoulder, and pull back. Low reinforced wall, chop to the back, come around with the palm, step through, rise and cut, draw back at that reinforced position on the elbow again, hook stance and palm strike, step through, rising chop, deflect and bump, over the shoulder to our cutting palm. We again cloak around the head and chop down. Final strike. We roll back, cradle the sword, turn in, release that right hand, step back with your right leg, brush the right leg, sword revolves around the elbow, right hand over the head, stomp the heel, step up to bump, roll back, step out, hands rise, left foot comes in, and we press down to finish where we began. All that work, months and months of play. Hopefully it feels like it's coming together for you. Let's do that one more time. So, again, take the time. It's always worth taking a little bit of time here to kind of settle and feel all those nice alignments that Tai Chi works on as a foundation. So, opening and settling and stepping, roll, lift, roll back and stomp, drop the pommel, step up and bump, brush the right leg, step back, circle the sword, right hand overhead. Transferring, left leg lifts, right hand grasps the blade, left hand braces, step and cut low in the crane, deflect and thrust. Roll back, deflect, and low wall to the 45. We roll back, 1, 2, up into crane, and 3, we step out pressing. Sword overhead, right leg up, step down, chop, and left leg up. Underneath with that left arm, we step left leg and follow up with right leg and cut. Roll back, bracing up the arm, step out with the right, follow up with the left, reinforced cut. Drop the sword, pull in the left, raise the sword and palm strike, step out. Over the shoulder, inside turn, outside turn, cradle, and thrust to palm strike. Over and palm, brush and chop, roll back, deflect to the 45 and reinforced wall. Good. First to the 3 cuts, turn and cuts, 1 and palm strike. Deflect, roll off, step through with the left, brush and thrust. Horizontal cut, lift up the left and press. Turn, cut down, lift up the right leg, step out with the right palm strike. Roll back, deflect, brush and thrust, horizontal cut and press. Last of those three, turn, cut down, lift up into crane, step through palm strike, deflect, roll off. Now, thrust like we had before, but now right up to high thrust, edge facing up. Low wall deflection, bump over the head. And cutting palm, rising thrust right up from underneath. Cradle the sword and kick and palm strike. Shoot the tiger, turn in, right hand down, draw in left, step out with left, sword high punch, fist low. Turn back fist, lift up into crane, nice and high here. Drop sword, punch low with the sword, high with the hand. We can roll back, draw in, kick with shin, and outside, inside, step back, over the head, and into our cutting palm position. Reinforced wall, low, chop back behind. Left hand circles underneath in crane stance, step through, rising cut, pull back, brace the left arm inside, the left hand inside the right arm, cut with a rising cut, palm strike hook stance, step through to rising chop, deflect and bump, around the back, cutting palm, last big cut, or last chop really, around, brush and chop. Now we're transferring back. Turn in, cradle into the left hand, step back, release the right, brush the right leg, or the right hip, circle the sword, tip up, right hand up, stomp, step forward, present, roll back, brush, lift up, press down, and so. And just like that, lesson 31 or 32, somewhere around there. I have to figure out, that's what, 16 hours of sword work we've done over the last several months. And we have come to the end of our study with the Tai Chi Saber. The nice thing about all this online stuff, the lessons haven't gone anywhere. So you can always go back, you can jump into any lesson from any part of what we've worked on, looking to the beginning parts if you want to work on foundations, and heading into these later lessons if you want follow-alongs for the set. So thank you for joining me on this tour through the Tai Chi Saber. Hopefully you've picked up a whole bunch of technique and you've got a set that you can continue to work on. Questions and concerns, you can always get hold of me and let me know if there's things you're working on. But I'd like to thank you for joining me on this run through of the Tai Chi Saber. I'll talk to you all soon.